We actually got your card.
Aww,
It's
thank
belated,
you.
but
Should I open it now on camera?
Yeah.
Is your glitter gonna fall out all over my lap?
Oh, I should have thought of that. No glitter. No glitter.
That's happened to me too many times.
Can't get glitter out.
What the fuck is that?
It reminded us of you, so
Who is that mullet? I love it. I think I had that hairstyle for a couple years.
We've got loads of questions from Twitter.
Yeah.
We've been asking. We've got a ridiculously huge response through Twitter.
Cool.
So I'm going to get through them all quickly. First one's from Grace. Can you explain the concept of your new album, Trespassing, with the whole light and dark aspects?
Yeah, I mean, quite basically, I think that everybody, no matter who you are, has that kind of struggle between light and dark in life. Whether it's, being like cynical and kind of hard on yourself or other people, and then sometimes the other half is doing something that's good or positive, and we always go back and forth. And I think what the album really says is that it's not totally black and white either. It's not all good and all bad. There's slivers of hope, even in the darkest moments, and even in the most joyous celebrations, there's some heaviness in there. So I think it kind of says that really well.
Catherine wants to know, do you think it's easier to write songs when you're in love?
Easier? Well, I think it's easier to write songs about being in love when you're in love.
Yeah.
I mean, and there are songs that were inspired by finding partnership and intimacy, and then there are some songs on the album that I wrote, based on notes before I was in my current relationship, about past experiences and past feelings of loneliness and heartbreak, and I think it just depends. I think the light side of the album was easier to write about when I was in love, and then the dark side of the album was easier to write about when I was, feeling sorry for myself.
Yeah. Malcolm's asked, what's changed about you most since your last album? What's kind of been happening?
Like I said, I'm in a relationship, and I think relationships bring a lot of confidence and security and clarity, and I feel really good going into this new chapter, having that type of balance in my life. I think as a songwriter and as an artist, I think I have a much stronger sense of what I want to say in my music and who my fans are. And I'm also a lot more comfortable with the whole public eye aspect of things than I was 2 years ago. It was still relatively new, and I mean, I still am surprised by things and caught off guard, but I think I'm a little bit more like, okay, this is what it is, and this is who I am, and I'm going to just do what I want to do now.
This is from Adam Lambert UK account. Would you ever be interested in collaborating with Jessie J, specifically Jessie J?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love Jessie J. I think she can sing her face off, and she's actually one of the best singers in pop music right now, for sure. She's got mad style.
US as well, isn't she?
She's got that Domino song's doing really well in the charts, and she's so talented. And I met her at the EMAs, actually, backstage with Queen, and she was lovely, really like grounded, down to earth.
Yeah, she's very
Yeah.
talented. Chris has asked, what was the first song you were ever fascinated with so much that you couldn't stop listening to it?
First song ever that I was fascinated with. I remember really like Vogue by Madonna being on heavy rotation and repeat. There was something about, at the time, I loved the lyrics, I loved the groove of the beat. I don't know, and then when I saw the video helped, like really, I don't know, I was really in love with that song.
You've also worked with Nile Rodgers, who worked with Madonna.
Yeah, he did. He produced Like a Virgin for Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Let's Dance for David Bowie. Two icons. He's great. He's so cool and just lights up when the music comes on, and just sitting there like really close to him, watching him like come up with a guitar part on the spot was magic. I was just like, this is so cool. And he came up with this like really cool pocket, this sticky riff, and it took the song to like another place, to another dimension.
Kimberly's asked, what were your favourite moments on your Glam Nation tour, and how will your next tour be different?
Well, I don't know how the next tour is going to be different yet, because I haven't gotten around to planning it. I think that it's going to reflect the album, the differences in the album. I think that's fair to say. I think the first tour, the Glam Nation tour, was great. I put a lot of time and thought into like the set list and kind of We didn't have a ton of visuals on the screen and costumes, but what we did have was very like intentional to kind of create a reference. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be different yet. I'm not there yet.
Alex has asked, this is a bit of a weird one. Will you ever go back to your natural hair colour? I don't know why she's asking.
It's funny, people, when you ask me these questions, it's like, I don't know. I don't have it all planned out.
Have you put it in your diary?
Yeah, I will go back to my hair color in March of 2014. No, I don't know. Maybe. I think one of the things that people maybe are getting to know about me, but that they should know, is that I'm pretty impulsive. Like, if I have an idea, that's when I chase it down, and I come up with ideas all the time, like things that I'm just like, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to do this, and then I think about doing it or not, and I do it. But I don't plan very well. I don't think ahead as much as maybe the fans give me credit for.
It's my last one. Tom has asked, what's something that your fans don't know about you already? They do seem to know a lot.
That impulsive thing. Yeah, we just answered.
Impulsive thing.
What do they not know? Well, I mean, and it's like a shameless plug for the album, but I think Trespassing is going to lift the veil and kind of give a listener a lot more insight to what makes me tick.